on the tubes. Hey, Victoria. I was just thinking about you, girl. What's going on? So I'm here on Insta, so we'll see who comes on the IG. I'm on the IG block, and I'm on the YouTube streets. Screets. So if don't nobody come over on IG, then I'm just gonna turn that off over there. How's it going? Oh, I need to sit back. Move this back towards me, okay. Anyway, okay. Well, everybody's like running late, not here. Don't know what y'all doing. Don't know why. Okay, so anyway, hopefully your day was good, Victoria. You home? Hey, who's over here? Hello, Ryan. Hello. We're just getting started. So I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube, you guys. We're doing like a kind of simulcast. Can you hear me on Instagram okay? Let me know. Hey, Dee Dee. Okay, what I'm going to do first, I don't know where my god darn moderators are. Blah! And Lord knows I am not going to be able, I can't text them. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do the full moon readings. We're going to do readings for like some astrological aspect, as well as we're going to also discuss we're going to do tarot readings as well for this full moon. Okay. So I'm going to kind of be reviewing sun and maybe moon, but this is mainly going to be sun. Okay. This is sun signs only. If I feel like it, we might catch a little moon sign work in here as well. Okay. So bear with me one moment because I have to re-upload all my darn music, y'all. Re-upload my music because I had to, totally get some stuff done. What do I want here tonight? I don't want sexy. I'm not trying to be... Ooh. Let's try this one. So we're going to start with, hello, Reina. Thank God you're here, girl. I was like, where are my moderators? Right? What's going on over here on IG? How y'all doing? So we're like on both platforms right now. So let's get going. Hey, Turner. Hey, Cece. So I literally just unboxed the Lightworkers Oracle deck. That's what we're using tonight for the main cards. If I need some clarification, I will utilize them. Just so you guys know, this deck is absolutely beautiful. This is by Alana Fairchild. This is really, oh, there's naked pictures. This is really, the cards are like a really good weight. I like that. So I'm gonna kind of like put these out a little bit. They're a really super good weight. So listen, guys, what we're gonna do is, so these are full moon readings. These are readings for the full moon that starts on the 10th of this week, this month, right? And then it's gonna kind of go through the 11th. So this is how either it's going to potentially affect you, the energy that's coming at you, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, that's what we're doing here tonight. Let me make sure these are all upright, because I don't like, I'm not really doing, that really did not do it for me. I need different music. I'm such a darn diva sometimes. I need different music. And this is sun signs, okay? If I feel like a moon sign is coming on, I'll let you know. Can we do this? Yeah. I need a little like mood, man. I need to set the mood here. Can you guys still hear me over the music? Is the music too loud? Hey, Jubo, how's it going, baby? How's it going, baby? So, okay, so I gotta talk to both. So let's get this going here. I'm already like slow boat to China here. So we're using this new deck. Let's go over here, add that source. Guys, I need somebody here to like help me set my stuff up all the time. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I need somebody here to like reset my crap. Alright. You love that Green Witch Tarot? That was really awesome. Ooh. How do people shuffle like this? Like, really, why? You taking it easy? You probably need to take it easy, Jubo. You probably need to take it easy. I need a, I need an intro and an outro for my podcast. I'm glad the holidays are over too. Barry White, yeah, Barry White does set the mood. I do have some Bound Chicka Wow Wow music, but we're not gonna play that. I'm gonna turn up the music in the house. Hey Julio, how are you, love? Alright, so this is gonna be for Aries, okay? This is gonna be for Aries. Here we go. Raina, can you take the music loud? Girl, you know what you look. You're getting old, Raina. You're getting old, Raina. You're getting old. Goodness. All right. I miss you too, friend. Okay. So we're going to start with Aries. Raina, can you take down the times? We're going to start with Aries in the house. Aries in the house. So this is for the full moon, guys. I'm doing sun. If I feel like it should be more than just the sun, we'll talk about that as well. I might do moon. Raina, let me know. Otherwise, I'll start writing them down myself, please. And we're going to use this. Oh, there it is. Ciao. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you, baby. Okay, Aries is going to start at 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Aries at 10:10. So what I've got for Aries Okay, here, I'll show Aries this to over my IG people. Hey, Suri. Reassurance of the golden light, Aries. Let's see what we've got here for that. Reassurance of the golden light, 36. The golden light comes to you as a gift of grace and reassurance. It is an embrace from the universe, an expression of divine comfort, and a sign of hope. When the golden light appears, it is a sign that everything in your life, even the most troubling matters, is going to work out perfectly. They are held in the graceful hand of the divine and will be resolved more swiftly and beautifully than you might expect. Aries, all of this has happened. All of this, okay, so the moon itself on the full moon is going to be in Cancer. So it is squaring, right, your sun, Aries. It is squaring your sun. That means that your emotions are not going to be in line with what you're seeing. They're going to be out of whack. Also, you got all of the Plutonian and Saturn conjunction. Mercury will be right there, really super close. The sun is going to be on top of everything, very close within orb. That's a lot going in Capricorn, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's a nice little square as well. I don't know what you want. That's a nice little square as well. Okay, so you got the sun and the moon squaring your sun. So it's like you're not really sure what you see, if it's real or it's not, Aries. You're not really sure. Okay? You're not really sure. So what we've got going on, and I might just go to the big screen because this really isn't working for me. This worked better. I'll turn it down for Raina because Raina's old. Also, to go along with that, Aries, I have the Judgment card and the Four of Pentacles. The Judgment and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like, Aries, this full moon, you're going to be a little bit reserved and you're going to be fighting against a little bit your, your life purpose, right? But remember, so this reassurance, this basically God light, the universal light, golden light is coming in and saying, listen, it's all going to work out. I know what you're seeing and what you're feeling ain't really working because you just like, I don't believe nothing I see and nothing I feel. I get it. Okay. So in that regard, Aries, you're going to have to go by faith on this one and still release things that you don't need. Still release the feelings, the emotions, if it's the people, whatever it is, that are not serving you. Hey, Australia. Thank you, love. All right, that's Aries, okay? That is Aries. Let's move it along to Taurus. You really wanted to... Ooh, that looks very interesting. Taurus. Taurus is going to start at 14 minutes exactly. Those of you that are on, hey Vicky, those of you that are on IG, if this kind of goes off, I will come back on because we won't be done with all the signs. Okay? Oops, Taurus, make that Taurus starting at 14 minutes, 10 seconds. Taurus 14:10. Taurus, you have Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Let's see what that's all about. Taurus, this really should be actually really good energy for you because we'll talk about the astrology about it in a minute. Part of your divine purpose is to develop the power of your mind and use it for healing purposes, Taurus. If you change your mind, you can change your world. Guidance and healing inspiration can come to you daily, helping improve your own life and the lives of others. Healing and opening the mind to new realities and possibilities are the gift of Ascended Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Taurus, You have Uranus sitting right there, and it's going to be parked there till about 2026. So you just might as well get ready. Okay? Get ready, get ready, get ready. That's what we're doing. Now, that's the rebellious one, right? Uranus is the master of rebellion. Uranus is not trying to hear, just hang out and stay in one spot. It's trying to break bad and break free. Okay? So, but your sun, right, in Taurus is trining everything happening in Capricorn. So it's agreeing with all that's happening in Capricorn. That Plutonian Saturn, like, let's do that personal change. Let's also do a collective change at the same time. And I think that's why, just if I can give a collective message, that's why we're all feeling cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now, because the energy is changing for everybody at the same time. It might be tweaking us in a little different way, but it's changing for everybody at the same time. So collectively, it's like this big scooper saying, I'm going to need you to come up here and I'm going to need you to not play the game anymore. So Taurus, like, you don't necessarily like to change, but you will change, okay? Love it. So Taurus, okay, so that's how that's going to affect you. The moon is sextiling your sun, though. So the moon, the emotions are going to be a little bit like what you're seeing with your two-dimensional eyes, like who you are. That moon is going to give you some real fabulous, like, loving energy, right? And it's going to help you, Taurus. It's going to really and truly help you, Taurus. Okay? Here we go. Also, I've got the Hermit and the Ten of Cups. Taurus, this is exactly what the card said. You have to study. You have to open your mind. The Hermit, that Virgo energy, goes in and seeks perfection. It goes within and says, what can I do to make my life right? At every turn. How can I take care of my mind? How can I take care of my body? How can I take care of all of this, right? That's what that Virgo energy is. It's a perfectionist. It's a planner. It's good earth energy for you. Take part of that. Thank you so much for the compliment. Take a hold of that. Okay? Grab that so that you can find wish fulfillment with that Ten of Cups energy. Okay? Because only when you quiet your mind, right, and go within and seek from the spiritual realm and allow your mind to be renewed with the washing of what? The word, and washing of whose word? Your word and Source's word and God's word. It's the only way that happens, Taurus. All right, here we go. Thank you, Australia. I appreciate that. 2,100 years old. Child, whatever. All right, here we go. We're going to move it along to Gemini. Gemini is going to be at 18 minutes, 45 seconds. Gemini, 18:45. Here we go. Gemini. Hold your center, Gemini. Hold your center, Gemini. Hold your center. Oops. Hold your center. Have you been rushing out to meet others, trying to bend or accommodate their needs? Oh my gosh, at the expense of your own well-being and inner peace. Now you are to strengthen your own energy, your own boundaries, Gemini. Firmly place your feet there and do not move. Find your own ground, Gemini. Find your own ground. Feel your feet anchoring you like a beautiful tree. Let yourself experience quiet certainty as you hold your center with commitment, courage, and consciousness. It's like, like handling your core. Jubo, if you're still here on Insta, do you want to come over to YouTube? Whoever's on Insta, do you want to come to YouTube? Listen, it's like hold your ground, find your center, Gemini, find who you're really meant to be, put the boundaries out there. Okay, I thought you were already over. Put the boundaries out there. And hold your ground. Hold steady, Gemini, and don't keep getting moved. Like, stop getting swayed. Okay, stop getting swayed. Oh. Stop getting swayed. So this sun is going to be quincunxing, right? Your sun. It's going to present a challenge. That means all those lovely planets that are up there in that superstellium are quincunxing. They're presenting a challenge. They're kind of making things a little confused. All right? A little confused. Gemini, I think I'm going to have to do some work with you for a hot second. Gemini, okay. I am turning the IG off right after the Gemini is over. So anyone on IG, go to my profile and go to my YouTube channel link and come on over. Okay, 3 of Swords. I've got the Sun card. I also have the Page of Pentacles. Gemini, listen, this is what I'm kind of seeing with you for this full moon. You're allowing yourself to be super disappointed and hurt by people that you thought were going to bring you a brighter day. And a lot of these people are friends. Some of them are really tight with you. Some of them maybe could have potentially been more than friends. But I feel like you've been like let down, but you allowed it to happen. Yep, you've been carrying too many of their burdens and not carrying your own. And there's this promise of like new love, new friendship, new emotion. But you need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your high priestess intuition. If it doesn't feel right, guys, if it doesn't feel right, then you need to cut it off. Okay? If there's a chance that it's still going to do better, then we're okay. But if it's in your gut, it's like they've been hurting you and hurting you and hurting you repeatedly. I'm going to need you to release that at this full moon. A Cancerian full moon, even though it's a lunar eclipse, a Cancerian full moon is very loving still, it's very kind still, and it could be a port in a storm to all this rebellious, crazy change that we're dealing with on a collective level and on a personal level. There's a whole restructure going on a collective level and on a personal level. And when I get done with this here, I might just simply go on IG at Heart of INSP, because I do want to talk about some things that are happening. I don't know. I'm tired, but there's a lot going on around here, guys. Gemini, follow your instincts. Listen to your intuition. Follow your heart. Listen, hold your center. Your spirit is telling you what your boundaries need to be and where your foundation needs to be, right? Your spirit is telling you that. So listen to what your spirit is saying. Release them and release the feeling that you need to somehow make their life better. It's their own freaking job. Stop it. All right. IG. Come over to YouTube. Heart of Inspiration on YouTube. The link is in my bio. Okay? I'll be back on maybe a little bit later if y'all still up. But come on over to YouTube, because we don't have a lot of people aren't used to me on IG yet, but they'll get there. All right, so come on over. All right. Love you. All right. Whew, that made my life easier. Look at my cat back there, y'all. My cat is super duper comfortable. Hello, darling. My friend is back. All right, here we go. Cancer. Cancer is going to be at 26 minutes, 10 seconds. Cancer 26:10. Ooh, Cancer, we got some things going on. 20. Here we go. Cancer 26:10. Cancer. Karmic clearing, Cancer. Oh man, do I feel like that is truth? There has never been a lie on that one there. That is a true statement. Cancerians, you are fast outgrowing a level of consciousness to which are attached particular wounds, issues, and struggles. As you outgrow that consciousness, these issues will release their grip on you. You are receiving divine notice that karmic clearing is taking place through a combination of your own efforts and spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It is time for an old wound to be released once and for all. Cancer, let me tell you something. Cancer. We will hold on to old feelings, old debts, old issues, old problems, old boyfriends, old girlfriends. Forever. Like never really releasing it, never really letting it go, never really healing. And there's also old wounds that are there that we have really honestly felt that we needed to hold on to because we had some responsibility somehow for them. Okay? Cancer, they're not your responsibility. We need to be clearing that karmic energy out because it's time for us to get to work and we have a lot to do. Here we go. 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups, Cancer. Get to work, Cancer, on what it is that your life purpose is. It's time to fall in love with yourself. It's time to fall in love with spirit. It's time to fall in love with people that truly love you and not people that are trying to use and abuse you. Okay, Cancer, that's what it's time for. It's time for you to stop thinking that you have to help and heal every darn body. That's how you get your tail always caught up with these darn narcissists and stuff. Right? You got all kinds of mess happening because you're so darn empathic and you feel for everybody. This full moon is for you to release those people that ain't got no business in your life anyway. It's here for you to release all those old feelings. You know, people that make your behind feel guilty. Hey, Miss Virgo. Hey, D. People that make your behind feel guilty for wanting to do for yourself instead of always doing for somebody else. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Cancer. Finally step up to the plate, Cancer, and let that old love go. Let that old lover go. Let that old man go. Let that old woman go. Let it go. If your baby daddy ain't messing with you no more, Cancer, let them mess with whoever they gonna mess with as long as they ain't messing with your child. Can you... Seriously, that doesn't mean you don't love them, but you have to at some point draw the line. All right? You got to draw the line somewhere. Take care of you, because if you don't take care of yourself, mother, then you can't take care of nobody else. All right? Now, also, if you don't clear out all that old karma, this Two of Cups love that could be entering in, romantic love, Cancer, could be entering in. You could meet somebody, or somebody's coming alongside of you now, or somebody's stepping up to the plate. If you don't clear that old karma out, that person that's supposed to be with you can't come in because it's too crowded. There's not enough room for love if you're holding on to old crap. All right, let's move it along. That's right, kick them to the curb, y'all. All right. That's right, about that guilt trip. All right, we're going to move it right straight along. What's next, y'all? Leo. Yes, we are very intuitive, and that's the problem, is that we don't, sometimes we're too intuitive for our own good. We're too empathic sometimes for our own good. We don't want to heal ourselves. Ugh. I'm going to learn how to shuffle in this direction. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Ooh. Raina. Thank you for taking care of this, Raina. I appreciate you. Okay, guys. We good. We got it. Cancer's got it. Cancer's got it, y'all. Cancer's got it. We good. Let's move it along to Leos. Let's move it along to Leos. We gonna get up off my Krabby Patties, okay? Leo. Because, you know, I'm a Cancer, so I can't let y'all be on us too darn much. I can be on us. Y'all cannot. All right, here we go. Leo, 33 minutes exactly. Leo. Wow, again? All right. Change that, because I don't think that was for Leo. Bear with me. Leo is going to be at 33:15. Leo, 33:15. Leo, 33:15. Leo, 33:15. Yeah, that's what I thought. I like that better. 33:15. All right. Second ray of wisdom. Leo, second ray of wisdom. The second ray of wisdom is a consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand the power of love and the light of ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as Buddha is within you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessing of this ray of light from the universe. Well, isn't that beautiful? That this ray of light is empowering you to pull into your life all that's needed for your life's work. Leo, which is interesting because of where you're at when it comes to this moon, primarily to everything that's going on in Capricorn. Leo, yeah, you got a quincux going on. So I know, Leo, it's been a little bit confusing for you, right? You've got Uranus squaring your sun, and so there's this like need for freedom, but you're like, I really don't want to be that free, but I feel like I should be wanting to be that free, but it feels like this is a lot going on right now. Like it's like a little bit too rapid of a change, even for a fire sign. And then you've got all of these, that superstellium that's coming into play in Capricorn, which is quincuxing everything. So that's sending, it's like it's a little bit of a challenge. It's like, I think I can do this. I think I can make it. I think I can do this, okay? What are we talking about? Texting people snacks? What are we talking about? Guys, I don't want a whole lot of negative stuff going on in the chat today. Okay, let's keep it positive. I don't want a lot of negative going on in the chat. If anybody's giving negative stuff or whatever, then I'll be the one to give a negative message or statement. I want things positive. All right. All right, Leo, I also have the 10 of Cups for you. I have the 3 of Wands for you. And I have the Wheel of Fortune for you as clarified. So listen, Leo, there is wish fulfillment in all areas, even just beyond your own personal wish fulfillment, which is 9 of Cups, right? Completion. This is a cycle where it's like, okay, life is good. MK? Hello, darling. How are you? So 10 of Cups, right, Leo? We're coming into a really good wish fulfillment. Our ship's coming in. We can see it, and I know it might be a little bit hard for you to see it. Might be a little bit difficult. But understand and remember that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So during this full moon, with this full moon energy, when you join me for the meditation, which by the way, guys, don't forget Thursday night, we're doing meditation right here on this channel. Same time we came on tonight. We're going to meditate before the full moon comes in. Now, what I want you to do during that meditative time is take the full moon energy and bring in that positive, bring in that ray of wisdom, and release doubt, fear, concern, all of that. Like release the I'm not sure if I can do it energy. Let that go. Okay? And I want you to bring in the knowledge that all good things are coming towards you. Because even when we're a little bit confused or a little bit challenged, like we're feeling with Saturn, the great teacher, Pluto, the great and personal transformer, Mercury, the intellect and communicator and all of this, and the sun, your luminary, your home, right? Your governing entity, luminary, is up there going, oh, I'm not sure. It's quincunxing. I think I see it. Really, this time for you to go walk in faith. It's time for you to walk in faith, knowing that you're taking the right steps. Okay? Knowing you're taking the right steps. And that even if you can't see for sure which steps you're supposed to take, I will need you to release all of that other crap so that you can hear from spirit and live life in spirit. Got it? All right, Leo. That's where we're at. No, you're fine, dear. I just can kind of sense. So let me clarify that really quick. I can sense when there's just stuff that I might not want in here. Okay? And I need people, this is a really serious full moon. This really is a serious full moon. And there needs to be some serious work that's done in order to accomplish what needs to be accomplished. So I'm being a little bit, my Capricorn rising is kind of stepping up. And I'm being a little school teacherish. Y'all can have fun. It's cool. Hey, Nirvani. It's cool. I just want us to watch our energy in the chat. Okay? All right. Now, we'll have playtime, probably Friday. We'll have playtime on Friday. I'll get some wine and we'll have some fun. But right now it's not playtime. All right, here we go. Who's next? Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you guys are at 40 minutes and 25 seconds, Virgo. 40 minutes, 25 seconds. Virgo, you have the heart transmission. The heart transmission, Virgo. Love, love, love. Your sun is trining all that action up there, too. You're actually in a good spot. You're trining the sun and the superstellium at the full moon. And you are sextiling the moon itself. That is beautiful. Thank you, dear. Okay, the heart transmission. Your heart is capable not only of giving and receiving love, but of connecting you to a great network of beings that resonate in the highest frequencies of divine love. Through your heart, you can receive information and guidance from networks of light that fill our universe. Are you hearing this, Virgo? This is absolutely fabulous. God, I feel like I'm sinking down in this thing. Okay. As you learn to open your heart to receiving these transmissions, your ability to work with group consciousness in a loving way increases. You shall affect humanity in a loving way, influencing the collective rather than allowing the lower frequencies of the collective to overwhelm you. Virgo. Okay, that's better. Virgo, listen. You're in a really unique spot. You're the mutable earth sign that's trining all of the Pluto, the Saturn, the Sun, the Mercury, the Jupiter, all of that in Capricorn, which is the cardinal earth sign, the starter of all. And then you're sextiling the moon. You're also opposing, your sun is opposing Neptune in Pisces and trining Uranus in Taurus. You are in a very unique perspective, kind of off in the cut, to not only see it all, but you have positive aspects for all of them. Except for, some people would say that the opposition to Pisces is not a positive aspect. I think it is in this case. I like oppositions because they really show us what we should be seeing. Like, they really put it in our face. And so I feel like there's this depth of love, this depth of spirit, this depth of spiritual gifts that maybe heretofore you were not really feeling. But now, because everything is kind of aligned correctly, it's like you feel, I have got to get where I've got to go. I can't just sit and wait. Like, I need to make my plan. I need to plan it now. I need to get moving now. Like, you're a mutable sign, but you're like, really, you got a fire lit under your tushy. Hey, Renelle. So, I would say this, Virgo. Take in all of this, like, change. Take in all of this transformation energy. Take it all in and see it under the light of Neptune and Pisces that's opposing you. Holy cats, that's amazing to me. Like, that is a really perfect placement because you're not in the mix. You can see the mix. And you guys, even though Cancerians were the mothers of the universe, of the zodiac, I feel like you guys are the birthers. If that makes any sense. Like, I feel like you guys are the birthers. I feel like you guys are the ones that hold it down and then release it, like nourish it and let it grow until we can actually harvest it. Holy cats. All right, this is what we've got for you as well. We've got the High Priestess. We have the Six of Swords, and we have the Queen of Cups. So that's Cancerian energy, right? This can be considered sometimes Piscean energy. And here we've got some air energy in the middle. Listen, it is really, really time for you to go somewhere. And I'm telling you, it's go somewhere in the spirit. I'm telling you to go somewhere and accelerate and innovate and elevate your consciousness. It is time for you to elevate your consciousness so that you can assist the collective. So that you can help heal and you can help birth. Hey, Aries. All right, time for you to leave all those old things behind. That Six of Swords. But I'm gonna ask you if, when you're here for the meditation on Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. No, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. When you're here for that, okay, in a few nights, 2 nights to be exact, I'm going to ask you to allow yourself to elevate and ascend. I'm going to ask you to allow yourself to follow your spirit, follow the spirit, and go to the 5th dimension and stop thinking it's got to be perfect. Your spirit knows the way. And then come back with all that love and that faith that's going to get dropped down into your heart so that you can take that faith and help birth a new movement. This is deep, guys. I want my Virgos to listen to me. Virgos, I really feel like you have a very special space. I'm hearing these are the birthers. There was a reason why I just heard that. That you're the birthers. You know, a lot of times people look towards Cancerians to really be the avant-garde and the pushers and on the cutting edge of a spiritual movement. And in a lot of ways, sometimes we are, right? But I really feel like Virgo, you guys are the birthers in this because you're seeing it from all perspectives. You're the only ones that can hold it until harvest. You're the only ones that have that earth energy that is so nurturing, but will also release. You're the only ones that allow yourself to change and mutate, to go with the flow, and to usher in something new. There's a reason why there's a lot of very high holy days, if you will, during Virgo season. Okay? The Feast of Tabernacles is during holy season in the Judaic religion. Yom Kippur, right? The Jewish New Year. There's high holy days during September, during Virgo season. This is the time of harvest. You know, the fall equinox is actually considered a holy day. So, Virgos, you're going to play a really important part. It's I feel like very imperative for you guys as part of the collective to really allow yourself to go somewhere maybe you have not felt comfortable going before, and kind of come outside of your own little world, your own little shell, enough so you can see where you fit into the big picture. Because I really do believe that you fit into the big picture in a very unique and awesome way. Now that wasn't anything from a chart. That was just me channeling a message. So take that one or leave it. All right, here we go. Marina, are you still here? Oh, there you are. All right. Libra. And I'm sorry, Virgo, you're not directly opposing Pisces. You're quincunxing Pisces. Right? No, I'm right. Virgo. Yeah, I'm right. Virgo opposes Pisces. What am I thinking? Oh, I'm right. I knew I was right. Oh, jeez, no, that's not it. These cards are tough. Okay, Libra. 50 minutes and 15 seconds. Libra, 50 minutes and 15 seconds. Here we go. Initiation by water. You're getting dunked. It's baptism time. Hello. I'm looking for my water. What the heck did I do? A biscuit. I bet you I left my water somewhere where oh, there it is. 1 second. I'm thirsty. Initiation by water. Ooh, these are amazing cards, guys. I can't wait to give you guys like personal readings with these cards. Initiation by water. Your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. Libra, you listening? You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being opened to a world of which you may only have dreamed. Such is its beauty, grace, and love. Now, if that's not a perfect message for the children of Venus, I don't know what is. How beautiful is that? Guys, almost every message tonight has been all about opening yourself up to spirit, clearing stuff out so you can move in the spirit. So you can write that. That's why I pulled out this Lightworker Oracle book. We talked about what a Lightworker is yesterday, and it's not what everybody thinks it is, okay? You could be a flippin' Lightworker and be a janitor. Libra. You are the balancer of the scales. You are the holder of the scales. You are the ones that help us understand what justice means. You are the collaborators, right? You are the loving thought initiators. It's time for you to be the conduit. Now, Libra, your sun will... see here. Virgo, Leo. Your sun will square the moon in Cancer. So the moon and the emotions are going to challenge your sun. The emotions are going to challenge what you see. And then the other way, you're squaring the sun. So you got a challenge from both sides. So basically what this is saying to me is this. It's challenging you to open up your eyes to a different reality. It's challenging you to open up your eyes to a different reality. It's challenging you to open up your ears to a different sound. It's challenging you to open up your heart to a different love. It's challenging you to channel pure spirit. No, Libra's 50 minutes and 15 seconds, Vernell, and Raina's got it, honey. Okay, Raina's got the time. Thank you, though. All right, Libra, this is what I've got. Wonderful. I've got King of Pentacles. I've got the Death card, and I have the Six of Wands. And guys, this is the Thelema deck for those of you guys that haven't been with me and know that this is my go-to deck. Listen, Libra, you've got to bring a stable word. You got to bring stability to this whole thing. You have words to say that are rich with abundance and manifestation power. They are transformative just by merely what they're saying, but by merely what they are. The letters, the consonants, and the vowels that are being put together are transformative. It's like a magic spell, if you will, right? It's an incantation. What do you think prayers are? They are incantations. I really hate to tell you that, but that's exactly what they are. So your very words are going to bring stability and transformation and then assist the collective in bringing victory. This is going to happen in your own life. This full moon kicks this off. This full moon is a gateway, a portal. It's a call to arms. Lord knows. Listen, we've had enough call to arms in the natural today, so I don't mean to use that word. I am disgusted and hurt and concerned about a lot of things. And so I feel that's probably why I'm a little bit more serious today than I would be under normal circumstances, because it is absolutely imperative that we as a collective unit do what we can to bring peace into this world. And the only way we bring peace into this world is through the spirit. So Libras, you need to be there to help us show us what is balanced. How we transform things, how we transform dark to light, and how we balance the scales and work together collectively. We each have a role. We each have a part to play. I'm almost done, y'all. I'll get off my soapbox. I know y'all didn't sign on here to hear me talk about this. But we each have a role to play. And I just okay, PSA. I don't want to hear any more about guys, a physical relationship can't be the most important thing. Yes, I love that, Aries. I'm just saying that the actual definition of a spell, if you really take what the actual definition of a spell or an incantation or what magic is or whatever, it's basically a prayer. I used to declare and decree things happen and move energy, and I still do it. I hear you. In my politics, the interesting thing is, well, I'm going to leave the politics out of it, but, however, I do not agree at all with what's happened. I do not agree with it. So. Scorpio. Keep it moving. Keep it light. Keep it cute. Scorpio, 59 minutes, 35 seconds. Scorpio, 59 minutes, 35 seconds. 59:35. All right. Initiation by fire. Well, it won't be water, but fire next time. It's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. You better get ready and bear this in mind. God sure Noah, the rainbow sign. Well, it won't be water, but fire next time. I don't know why that came to my head. came in my spirit. The next time this whole thing gets cleared out and cleaned out, it ain't going to be by water. It's not going to be by that water that represents the spirit. It's going to be by fire. Anyway, here we go. Scorpio, initiation by fire. Let me read it. Initiation by fire. Initiation by fire is a life-changing spiritual cleansing. Ooh, Scorpio. A life-changing spiritual cleansing. Your life will never be the same again. I like that, Aries. Allow the power of the divine fire to clear and purify you inside and out. This is not a time to hold on to anything, no matter how much you once believed you needed it, Scorpio. My fixed water trines. In letting go, you will gain so much more than you ever imagined, opening to fresh blessings and new life. You are, like the phoenix, if that ain't Scorpio, I don't know what is, ready to emerge from the holy flames reborn. Scorpio, you're sextiling all of this that's going on in Capricorn. Your home planet Pluto is over there chilling with Saturn. The sun is sextiling your sun. Mercury is sextiling your sun. Jupiter is sextiling your sun. You have no choice but to make the change. Yes, Uranus is opposing you in Taurus. However, you do have Neptune trining your sun, and you will have the moon trining your sun as well. So that means all of that spiritual power from Neptune, all the spiritual power from the moon, from the lunar eclipse, from the portal opening, from the reset moment. Eclipses are moments in time where things get reset. Things get aligned with our purpose. Allow all the transformation that's agreeing with your sun. It might be uncomfortable because I know you're a fixed water sign, but allow that to melt that ice. Allow the fire to melt the ice so that the spirit can move and rise from the ashes a transformed being. See what else I've got for you, Scorpio. Got the Page of Wands. I've got the King of Wands. One more, please. Whoo! And the Queen of Swords. Scorpio. Hey, Willie. Scorpio. Page of Wands. King of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. Scorpio, this is the time where you thought you were just going to dip your toes in and take a little bit of a step towards your life purpose. But that fire is going to get lit. Let things go. Live your truth with that Queen of Swords energy. And when you come out, you that King of Wands, you that beautiful phoenix, you are on fire and you are lighting the way to how we are going to transform. Allow things to die. You are going to show us how to let things die so something new can rise. More powerful than what it was. We are greater than the sum of our parts. Why? Because we come together and we ignite each other. You can show us how to die and how to rise again. You can show us how to let things go, Scorpio, so we're going to need you to help us do that. Because it's really time there's a lot that's got to get let go and a lot that's got to get killed around here. And then we want to put that back into, right, and feed the ground so it becomes fertile once again. I'm going to end up having to edit this because I know I'm not going to be able to hold my peace. Rain, are you cool? Do some of you guys not know what happened earlier today? For those of you that, I'm just going to take a moment for a PSA, then we're going to get right back into Sagittarius. For those of you that do not know, one or more of our military bases in Iraq was hit by missiles from Iran as a direct result of us ignoring the sovereignty of an entirely different country, that its own sovereign country. We totally ignored their sovereignty and used a drone and killed an Iranian general. Now, I don't know if that Iranian general had been involved in any terrorist activity, and honestly, right now, I kind of don't care. And the reason why I kind of don't care is because that man was over in a whole nother country, wasn't over here, wasn't messing with us over here. I'm not stupid enough to think that that can't happen. But what I am also not stupid enough to think is that you had a right. That's like you coming up in my house and I done told you I don't want you in my house. And yes, I understand, I know I got some people here that I need to kick out. But I'm going to kick them out on my time and in my terms. And you just decide to come up on in here and beat the person up and take them out yourself. And I done told you don't come up in my house and do it. Now, I have had very good feelings about this current president. I'm probably one of the few people you'll ever meet that could see that'll openly say that they've seen the good things that have come from this presidency. Independent of what he says, independent of all of that, because I'm sure I say some stuff. I'm pretty sure I done pissed some people off tonight, and they just gonna have to get over it. Okay, moving on. I didn't say anything bad. I'm not, whatever, but I get that, right? At least I know he's got bad character and other people hit it and he don't. But quite frankly, my economic status has been good and some other stuff, right? There's a lot I can point to that's very good. This right here, though, was foul. This right here was foul. This right here had no business happening. And I hate to get on that high horse, and I'm going to chop it out of this thing once I get the opportunity to, hopefully. Because I know y'all didn't come here for the political rant. But that is why that's why it's so very, very important as light workers and bearers of the light in this earth that we do what we're supposed to do. That we bring the light before this thing escalates. He does, the Aries. He does. That's why I said I'm one of the few people that'll openly be in front of a camera and behind a microphone and say that. He does. This right here, though, was bullshit. Gemini didn't like me cussing. Gemini's like, stop cussing, mama. So, I'm off. I know, sweetheart, but I'm just saying, like, you're not going to hear very many people come out openly and say that. Definitely not in this realm. Definitely not that many that look like me. I'm going to keep it a bean. Okay? I'll keep it a stack. It is what it is. So, he does. He got a lot right. He has gotten a lot right. He's got a lot wrong. This one was really wrong. This one was real wrong. So, all right. Let's move it on to Sagittarius. I'm done. But that's why we really have to step up our game. I completely agree with you. I know, Victoria, I know you're shocked to hear me say that, aren't you? This was wrong. All day, every day, twice on Sundays. He had no right to go and do that. None. Y'all, please let me get off my soapbox. He had no right. He had no right. This has been the U.S. This has been, I know y'all don't come here for this. I'm probably going to lose a whole bunch of people. This has been the problem that we've had as a country, we are forever sticking our nose in other people's damn business. As a country, we're forever going in, some of us, not all of us feel this way, going in as a government and doing what we feel should be done elsewhere, and we can't even take care of our own stuff at home. Take care of your own house and stop being worried about what other people is doing. Sweetheart, I love you too. I could call a spade when I need to. I'm very open about that. I'm very open. It is very scary. Don't get me started, y'all. I done already started. Anyway, okay, shut her down, Lisa, because I'm gonna have to cut all that out. I'm gonna have to cut that all out. Whew, let me start my other channel. Go on IG and go on a rant. Okay, here we go. We're back to reality here. We're back to this, okay? Back to what y'all came here for. Sagittarius, 1 hour, 11 minutes. 1 hour, 11 minutes and 55 seconds. 1 hour, 11 minutes and 55 seconds. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 55 seconds, Sag. Sag, past life activations. Past life activations, Sagittarius. You're in a very unique position with Mars in your sign right now and Jupiter having just left. You're feeling a little empty. You're feeling a little left out. You've had 13 months of Jupiter being at home. You've been kicking it and having a great time. However, I think you've been having a really good time, Sag, and now it's like back to reality. Back to reality. Up goes gravity. Up, right? Not some of y'all. I'm not a good rapper or hip hop artist. I mean, I dig my little Eminem, right? But I'm not a very good rapper. So, now it's time for you to like settle down. Sorry guys, I got hair everywhere. Settle it down, settle in, and get to work. Let's deal with some of that past life stuff that you've not been dealing with before. And this is where some of this like that Saturn karmic Plutonian let's change energy, it's going to be a little bit tougher for you because you're not going to really want to do it because it's not something you want to just kind of have fun. You don't want to do all this work. Oh, bye, Nirvani. Vicky, you out? Bye, Vicky. Oh, Vicky's in and out. Okay, bye, Vicky. So, anyway, sorry, I had to check that. So Sagittarius, past life activation. So take this time for you to kind of really seek out what's going on, what's been happening back behind the scenes. You've got Venus transiting Aquarius right now. So it's Capricorn. Oh, hi Virgo. Victoria, did you see that? Virgo just came running up and gave me a kiss. Who else is leaving? Oh, okay. Bye, Nirvani. Okay. No. So Sagittarius is sextiling your sun. So that's good. There's a little loving but very knowing energy there, right? Loving but very knowing. And Venus is sextiling your sun in Aquarius. That's what I meant to say. So it's a loving way of seeing from a higher level what you really need to be dealing with. And then you've got Neptune that's still squaring your sun. So this could kind of be deluding you, or it has been leaving you a little delusional lately. And now, unfortunately, it's time to see it. It's time to see where you've put way too much stuff back on the back burner. Okay? Way too much stuff. Hey, Sassy. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be in your mind. The Tower. Listen. With King of Cups, Piscean energy. What I tell you, what's that Scorpio or Piscean? What I tell you, listen. We've got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the King of Cups. This Tower moment has to happen. This is your Tower moment. This is why you have to do the past life activation. I didn't read it to y'all. Hold on. I just started yammering at y'all. Let me tell you what this is saying, because I feel like it's going to help. You have talents within that have been developed through many varied life experiences, Sagittarius. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them consciously, helping you evolve and grow into the loving being that you are today. Sagittarius, your desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual power to assist the divine plan unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by the spiritual world in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and the greater good. So don't be stuck in your head and stop trying to just run around having just fun all the darn time. Like, please, I need you to settle down long enough to let the change happen. Y'all don't like for that change to happen. It ain't comfy. Because it's like you got to look at the real stuff. And you got to be real with yourself. Let me tell you something. I love my Sagittarians, so I hope I'm not going to upset anybody's real apple cart here. Or offend anybody. But Sagittarians on the dark side can be kind of narcissistic. The dark side, right? And the reason why I say that is because there's not a lot of accountability taken, and it's everybody else's everything and bits. All right. So, but there's a very loving yet stern. The King of Cups represents tough love. It represents a stern love that's necessary in order to grow. Well, Aries, hear me. This is why I said that. It can be that way because there is not as much of a desire to take. This is the dark side. I'm not calling all Sagittarians narcissists. I'm just saying that there can be less of a desire to take responsibility for one's actions. I did not say that Aries tend to be narcissistic. Hey Trey, how you doing? Okay, now that's just what I'm saying. I'm not saying that all of them, so I don't want nobody running down around here through these YouTube streets saying that Miss Lisa said that Sagittarians were all narcissists. I did not say that. I said the dark side of a Sag can be very narcissistic. So take the accountability, take your medicine, do your tower moment, do the change that's necessary. Oh, okay. I know you do, Aries. I have an Aries daughter and I have an Aries moon, so I know you struggle with the ego. However, but Saggies, we need you being that mutable fire, because you can go and do, and you're charismatic, and you can help motivate and activate a lot of us. So Saggies, you play a part too. All right. Cappies, the host of the sun. Cappies, you do. See, this is the problem. You do. If the shoe don't fit, y'all, I'm going to start saying that again. If the shoe don't fit, don't try to put it on. Okay, Cappies, 1 hour, 21 minutes on the head. Capricorn, 1 hour and 21 minutes. Capricorn. I know my kitty's really feeling me. Here we go, Cappies. Grounding. Well, that's something y'all could do. God, look at this card. Hold on. Isn't that beautiful? Y'all can't see. Can y'all see Gemini over in that corner? No, y'all can't. I'd have to move the camera. So this is Virgo right here by me. Gemini is over in the corner, and she's got half her body like wrapped around this pillow. I don't want to move it. Half her body wrapped around the pillow. It's so adorable. Anyway, Capricorn, you can ground. That is just absolutely beautiful. What do we got for my Capricorns? And that makes so much sense. You guys are literally at the apex of all of this. Like Capricorn, this is your time to shine. Capricorn, you long for the free and open worlds of spirit and light, yet you also yearn to experience the healing power and divine joy of sacred sound and living color. You are meant to bring joy, beauty, and comfort to this world, Capricorns, to share the spiritual light. To do so, you need grounding. Your dreams want you just as much as you want them. Grounding helps you bring your dreams to life in your world for the benefit of many. Now you might be saying, why in the world would I be telling a Capricorn to ground? I'm going to say this from an astrological standpoint. Uranus is trining Capricorn. Capricorn's got the superstellium, the moon, the lunar, there was just a solar eclipse in Capricorn. Now there's about to be a lunar eclipse in Capricorn, and Cancer opposing that solar eclipse, opposing the superstellium. Capricorns have found themselves, I think, and tell me if I'm wrong, Cappies, Capricorns have found themselves really elevating beyond what they thought they could. Like they have been, when I tell you Capricorns have been through it in 2019, Capricorns have been through it in 2019. Like literally having everything, a lot of them, a lot of y'all, having everything ripped. Foundations ripped off from underneath them. The roof lifted off. Everything that they thought that they knew was real and true, baby, when I tell you it was snatched off like a bad wig. Snatched. So, but through it all, Capricorns learned to ascend. Through it all, Capricorns learned to listen to their instinct. Through it all, Capricorns learned to listen to their spirit. Through it all, with the South Node in Capricorn and the North Node in Cancer, ever since this ecliptical season started back in Cancer season. Through it all, Capricorns have learned to really be in tune with the spirit and have faith and move. So now what's happening, Capricorn, in your very sign, so hear me very good, Capricornians. You guys are laying a brand new foundation for the rest of us. You're cardinal earth. You're the shapers, the reshapers, the initiators of what the new earth, in a sense, to me, looks like. You're the reshapers of what it looks like. Spiritually in tune. Spiritual governance, if you will, how the structure works. Because if you transform into the being you're supposed to be, and you're channeling the light, but grounding it all at the same time. Look at her, she's taking the light. It's literally coming from her third eye chakra, through her hands, down into the ground. Right? That's the root chakra symbol on the other side there. Literally infusing the roots that very well hold her and hold this to the third dimension with the light from above. This is what you're to do, Capricorn. So as you channel the light during our meditation on Thursday night, collectively, this is what I believe the Capricorn is meant to do. You do it for yourself personally, you help us collectively. Let's get 3 cards. Wow, that 10 of Cups has really been wanting to be out tonight. Capricorn, you've been feeling like you've been left out in the cold, baby. That's all done. That cycle's done. I have the King of Swords. You're absolutely cutting out the garbage and living your truth. This is Aquarian energy. You ain't taking no bullshit. Okay? 10 of Cups. Sorry if I offended anybody. Complete wish fulfillment. Total wish fulfillment. Along with the 9 of Wands. Let me tell you what this 9 of Wands says. Capricorn, you see that there's a couple of really good seeds that are growing. And you know what? You're going to take that King of Swords blade and you're going to cut the rest of the crap out. Out here. Out here. You're ready. You ready? She ready. Right? You ready. So be that, fertilize the ground, Capricorn. Fertilize the ground, channeling, so that we can plant in it. Creating a new foundation for the rest of us. MK, sly as a fox. She been hanging out lurking. All right, here we go with Aquarius. We almost done, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, girl, I'm ready for you to get off this here channel. Y'all gonna be like, I'm ready for you to get off these here internet streets, child. These YouTube streets. Okay, here we go. 1 hour, 29 minutes. 1 hour, 29 minutes. Let's make it 1 hour, 29:10. 1 hour, 29:10 for Aquarius. 1 hour, 29:10. Here we go. Orbs of light, Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Right? 40. Orbs of light. The spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you, Aquarius. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thought, yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. when I look at that card and when I'm listening, and when I think about the astrological placements, right? Aquarius, the interesting thing is your sign really isn't in the mix. Not a good or bad thing. You're not really aspecting anything that's going on. All that Capricornian stuff is going on next door. You're like, okay. They don't usually party like that next door. But I feel like somebody just moved into one of those darn apartments over there, so that building got a little bit loud. Somebody just came in. I think it's that Jupiter person. And Mercury, because Mercury, keep it up. Mercury will be loud on your behind. Not really aspecting Cancer. You're kind of, it's kind of a quincux, so it's like, Cancerians confound sometimes Aquarians, and Aquarians confound Cancerians. I think we get along. It's interesting, but we really do, we just kind of sometimes look at each other like, yeah, you're cool, but I don't understand where you're coming from. It's really hard. It's interesting. But you're not really in the mix. You do have Venus, though, transiting your sun right now. And I think it's there for a reason. I think you've been put off to the side because, Uranus, your home planet, your ruling planet, really is very much representative of that really supreme God thought. Go and look at and study the mythology of Uranus. You will see what I'm talking about. Uranus was just listen, I'm higher than all the rest of y'all. Matter of fact, I done gave birth to most of y'all sitting around here. I'm the old mad king that's not ready to go away, right? I still got some good years left, kind of like Tom Brady. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Not really. Tom's time for you to retire. But you're the old soul, not in a bad way. Now y'all old, that knows it and you've seen it. But the problem is you're kind of get off my lawn, old soul. You can be a little mean sometimes, Aquarius. So I think Venus is kind of hanging out there right now saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to hang with y'all while all this stuff is going on. I'm going to hang out while all this stuff is going on. And I'm just going to help you love. I'm just going to help you bring in love. I'm just going to help you bring in beauty. I'm going to help you see the beauty in yourself. And I'm going to help you see the beauty in everybody else. Because everybody is going to need your higher love. Everyone else is going to need this higher thought. There is the change in philosophy that is coming. The age of Aquarius happening. Yeah? And we need you to deliver this in a little bit more of a loving fashion, but at least be able to comprehend what the rest of us mere mortals go through. Right? So for you, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Aquarius. There's a fresh spark that's being lit within you, a fresh passion that's actually going to help bring you in balance. Again, I really kind of see this like an understanding of what the commoners are going through, right? An understanding, like looking at, because you're used to this Uranus kind of rebellion. Let's change it. Let's change the world. This ish ain't working. The radical thought. Right? You're used to radical change. This is what you're all about. But the rest of us are not. We're not. Like, so the Cardinals, we can kind of go with the change, but we're not used to like boom on a dime, except for maybe Aries. That's probably the only other one that can handle it on a real regular basis. But even Aries will kind of be like, Okay, well, I don't know how that's going to affect me, but how that going to affect me? You know what I'm saying? So Aries can handle the sudden change, but still, you guys are rather unique, being a fixed air sign and getting one thought going, and yet it could be the most rebellious, upending all the apple carts, burning everything down thought process. It's real avant-garde. It's real cutting edge, Aquarius. Gemini's like, girl, you are being too loud over here. You're getting a little excited. So Aquarius, I feel like you're going to be coming into balance and really getting this Nine of Pentacles energy. Says you're going to understand the solidarity or the singularity in which people are probably going to accept you and hear you. Like, it's, you want to move yourself into, you need to be within a group, but sometimes you are the epitome of the lone wolf. So you need to also be really comfortable with every aspect of yourself, but bring it in balance and kind of raise it a little bit. That spark, right? What happens when you heat air? It gets thinner and then things float, right? That's how a hot air balloon works. The fire gets turned on in the base of the balloon, and it heats up the air, and the air expands, and then it can rise. It thins, and then it can rise and leave gravity and defy gravity. Aries, we need you to defy gravity, and we need Aries. Oh my God. Aquarius, we need you to defy gravity and come up. But I need you to be balanced while you're doing it. Take everything into account. And I think that's why we've got these pentacles here. I need you to take everything into account before you come back down and bring it back to earth, what we need. Absorb those orbs of light while you're up there so that you can deliver this message in a loving, balanced way. This is Mama Auntie talking. If it really resonates with your moon, then yes. I typically don't feel like it resonates with the rising, because I'm really kind of basing this on the rising as a point and not a planet. But if it really resonates, I'm sure there's a little bit of this in all of us, so it's okay. I'm gearing this towards sun because I'm looking at the astrological, just generally, not by your specific location of the sun in your chart. But I'm just looking at it from that aspect. I feel like it could potentially affect the moon. If it really resonates with you and it's your rising sign, then go for it. I'm totally fine with that. Well, Aries, you have the most controlled burn I've ever seen of an Aries, honey. All right, here we go. Last but not least, Pisces. I like that for Pisces at the end of the evening. Oh, Pisces is going to be 1 hour, 39 minutes, 30 seconds. 1 hour, 39 minutes, 30 seconds. Here we go. Family of light. Family of light. Pisces, family of light. How fitting that the grandfathers of the zodiac, real old men, old women, are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as an extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light, Pisces. How beautiful that that's where we end it all. With you. The grandfather, the grandmother of the zodiac. The bearer of the water yin and yang. The mutable fish. You're just bringing it all together, right? You've got Neptune at home and you've been enjoying that. That sextiling, all that's going on. So spirit, like it's like Neptune and Pisces being representative of karma, representative of ascension, representative of higher consciousness. It probably is freezing a little bit, guys, because for some reason it's not happy. Pisces, right? You're that 12th house energy, that energy that is there before we ascend and either start all over again or don't. So Pisces bring us together, right? Pisceans bring us all together as one. You're sextiling in agreement. It's like Spirit is saying, listen, I put my rubber stamp on all that's going on in Capricorn. My rubber stamp is on it. I said yes to everything that's happening. Okay? Everything that's happening. And then you're trining the moon. So you're taking all of that energy in, all of that beautiful, emotional, motivational, maternal, creative energy in. And you're bringing the family together. Strength, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Have the strength to bring something new into the world, to be the world's friend, to be the collective friend, to be that inspiration. We can do things a new way. And stop taking on all the burdens yourself. Stop listening to what everyone else has to say about you and start living your life and bringing together the family of light. So for Pisceans, you're probably going to be wanting to reconnect with a lot of different people. Lord knows I know that personally happened today. You're going to want to reconnect with people from the past that you felt a connection to. And probably find new people to reconnect some of your old people to your new people. Like you're just going to go in between all the peoples and get us all connected. You'll probably find that being in yourself. But listen, Pisceans, don't just go grabbing other people. This is personal, Pisces. Don't just be going and grabbing exes or whatever, people that you like let go for a reason. Don't be just going to snagging their behinds up for no earthly reason at all, just because you feel a little sentimental, a little sappy, a little watery. Okay, leave them where they at. If they don't belong in your life, if we've already determined they're toxic, okay, if we've already determined that they're toxic, they don't belong in your life. If the time period has already passed, the warranty is shot and gone, let it go. But unite the correct people. Put us all together, Pisces. That's your job. All right. Ooh, child. That was a lot. That was a lot. Raina, I'm going to let this upload so you can put the timestamps on there. I really did want to get into some of those other things. I'm supposed to have that daily. I hope I'm going to be able to be with y'all tomorrow morning. Listen, guys. So, yes, on heartofinspiration.net, there is a natal. I do have natal charts where I'll do natal chart interpretations. I do tend to, for whatever reason, Spirit always tends to give me like past life information for your natal chart. I don't know why. So I get it. So I give it to you. So those are on heartofinspiration.net. You can order those. You can also order your 2020 forecast. I'm going to be keeping those up all this month, 2020 forecast, okay? For $20.20, I will get you about a 20-minute reading, and we will talk about what's going on in 2020 for you and with you. And then, as always, Patreon. We're going to be doing our first Patreon live this weekend that we haven't done in a while. So we're going to be doing a Patreon live this weekend. I'm about to announce that. You can join Patreon for as little as $1 a month, guys, and then participate in the lives. We're going to do some different things there on the live. And then we're getting the podcast set up and ready to go this weekend. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Oh, I don't sugarcoat nothing, Aries. Like, okay, the readings are done, so we can chit chat. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And please share this channel. Tell people about me. You know, we're growing the channel, y'all. Yeah, and then you'll be getting the podcast version. These readings are kind of, yes, what we either should be bringing in for the full moon, what we can be expecting, like what is kind of our spiritual, it ended up being what's our spiritual responsibility for the full moon. And what we should be, you know, whatever it was that Spirit wanted us to hear. We are going to be doing meditation here Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, live. Okay. So bring things that you wish to release. We'll talk a little bit more about the full moon tomorrow and its significance from, you know, a more personal level. But we're going to be doing kind of like affirmations at the full moon. I'm not calling it a ritual this time. But it kind of is. Affirmations, and then we'll be doing meditation. Okay? And then you could replay that and use it at any time, but I just use that energy for at its height. I am starting to go live more on Instagram, so guys, follow me over there too. Anyway, yeah, I don't sugarcoat Jack, Aries. I might say it nicely, but I ain't finna sugarcoat it. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And that's that. So I'll probably be on tomorrow night. I don't really have any plans as of yet. And even if I did, they're gonna have to get in where they fit in. I'll be on tomorrow night. I gotta get with y'all and do the dailies. I'm tired. Oh yeah, I gotta start putting it back out on Twitter, don't I? I mean, I usually do. Anyway, anybody have any questions while I'm here? The truth is always good, honey. And guys, join me tomorrow night. We'll be talking about the full moon a little bit more. I don't know. Do we really need to go any more into it? Who knows what tomorrow night might be? I might be really feeling some type of way after all this mess done gone on today. And you know, I don't know. I have family that's in the military. Some of y'all are in the military. I'm not appreciating this. Like, This was completely and totally uncalled for. This was trash. This was absolute positive trash. I'll be behind you when, you know, I'm gonna support you when I'm supposed to support you. But I can't support this mess. Anyway, let me stop. Because I'm gonna get started again. I don't want to. Did y'all like those cards? I like those cards. I also did get these. Chakra Insight Oracle as well. You know, these are both made by Blue Angel Publishing. I like these guys. It's different. They're very similar to in look and feel to the other ones. They're really similar to my Isis cards too. So here, that's for the root chakra. Family. Let's see. Solar plexus chakra. Personal boundaries. Oh, look at this one, love. It's a puppy. I like these cards. So they're color coded for each chakra. That's your throat chakra. Ooh, here's honesty. Yeah, these are nice, aren't they, Victoria? Here's your third eye. I think I want to get that as a tat, Victoria. Seeing. This is pretty. The mind. They are really nice. And then here's the crown chakra. So we'll do readings with these too. Presence. Intelligence. Yeah, we'll do some reading with these. Maybe we'll read with those on Friday night or something. Or maybe tomorrow night. I might be in the mood just to do personal readings tomorrow. It's been a while since I've done them. Alright guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to get on out of here. I got to get up early and go. I've got go to get a physical tomorrow. And my kitties are just like, oh, but we're so comfortable now. Oh, I can't wait for him to get it. It's going to be awesome. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Welcome to my new folks that this is your first time here. Thanks so much for hanging with me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you heard something that you liked and you liked the energy in the room and all that kind of good stuff. Come on back. We'll be back tomorrow night. I guess I am supposed to be talking about the full moon tomorrow. That's on the schedule. So we'll talk about that. And then we'll be doing meditation, guys, okay? We'll be doing meditation on Thursday. So please do not miss that. And please let everybody know, let your friends know that like, to do meditations and things like that. It's really special. It's special when we can get together as a collective and meditate as one. Let me put my cards up. Okay, here we go. Thanks, guys. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Please do not forget to live life in spirit. I love you guys. Namaste.